Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Singing, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Joey Cantillo.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
All right, first pitch coming up. Jeremy Pena now at the plate.
Number 3, Jeremy Pena.
And we're underway in game 1 of the series. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. That gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Fastball for a strike. Top of the zone for a called strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Lined into right. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Jeremy Pena.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Isaac Paredes swings through it for strike 1. One away with a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Foul ball there. Fights that one away and the count remains 0-2.
Ball.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Fought off foul. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 outs with a runner at third. Altuve launched a homer in his most recent game. Foul ball still 0-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is that. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Ronel Blanco. What do we have on him?
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Kelly Sullivan digs in for the Guardians.
Ball.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Strike two. Swing and a ground ball. Altuve handles it, sends it to first. A great play deep in the hole. Here's the Guardians lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
That one ripped right center field, carrying well. And that one is off the wall. Not stopping, he's going for three. The relay, the tag.
Out on the tag.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Now it's Jose Ramirez, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Guardians fail to score. We played an inning, no score. Here in Cleveland, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Ha!
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 16, Zach Cole.
And a big swing and a miss.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Second inning here, no score. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
2 down, base is empty. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Fastball for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And
Ball.
that skips in the dirt.
That's a ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Ball one.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Matthews on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting fifth.
And there's one down. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting sixth.
That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Fastball is outside. Man at first, one away. This one in the air, center field. Matthews moving back for this one. Out number 2.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The right fielder.
Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two on, 2 outs. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. No score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Inside.
There's a line drive to left field. And a couple of quick outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Pena in the box now. No balls and a strike. Top of the third, no score. Struck him out without a swing. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The second baseman.
Off the chain, off the hook. Go to work, baby, cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one. Still in light like a crook. Hottest under the sun. Make them watch, make them look.
Ball.
Hard hit, right side. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Gaurdians, the center fielder, Kelly Sullivan.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. 2 away.
Up next for the Gaurdians, the designated hitter, Cody Sullivan.
Cody Sullivan digs in for the Guardians. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And a base hit up the middle. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Quick move to first. Sullivan.
He's in there.
Back
He's
on
safe.
a dive. Back over to first, and he's back
Safe.
again. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 1-1. Laser to the gap. Should score the run. Coming home. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Mansarda. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Ramirez in to score. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
This one in the air, center field. Matthews under it. And the inning is over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Guardians 2 and the Astros nothing. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Fouled off to the right.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's the 0-2. Left field. And that should be extra bases. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Right through there for a strike.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And that's a strikeout looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it 1st and 2nd with 1 gone.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman, Cam Smith.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That's to 3rd. Fair ball. Here comes the runner. Alvarez scores.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. It just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Runners in the corners here. 1 away. Zach Cole up next for the Astros. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Hit in the air, center field. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. This to 3rd, and it gets by him. In to score from 3rd. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Just found a way to slap that ball down the 3rd baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Go ahead run on base. Joey Loperfido getting ready to hit. And that one clips the corner. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. And this is
in there, sets him down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. On now to the bottom of the fourth. We are tied 2-2. Here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back. You know, these Guardians just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Arias, the next to hit, takes ball one. Line and a base hit into right. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ball, no.
The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Matthews on the move to the alley. And there are two down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next to hit, Travis Bazzana.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat: get that first hit at the big league level.
Ball, no. Ball two.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that's the third out. We'll head to the fifth, tied at 2. Ready now for the fifth inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Bryce Matthews. Out towards left center. Sullivan flashes the leather on the running catch. One pitch and one out.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Ball one.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Go ahead run on base. Yordan Alvarez, the next to hit. On the ground right side. It's through for a hit. Around second is Pena, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
fought off foul.
Ball
This is a
outside.
situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
That's in for a strike. And there's a ball.
No.
Catcher challenges, and this could be a big momentum swing. They'll overturn the call and rule it a strike. So they still have both challenges. 2 on, 2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Kelly Sullivan.
Kelly Sullivan.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Up the middle, and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Runner around 3rd. He scores and they have the lead. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer.
Well, he just about hit it out of here, but once it took that carom off the wall like that, I mean, he really turned on the afterburners. And I'll tell you, as an outfielder, this is pretty much your worst nightmare. But playing the ball off the wall like that can be really tough sometimes. Definitely an exciting play.
Here's Jose Ramirez. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field.
Ball.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting his swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ronel Blanco out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on now,
52,
Bennett Sousa.
Bennett
He's into the game with the bases empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Matthews on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. Bo Naylor at the plate now. 1 for 2.
the catcher, Bo Naylor.
In the air to left center. Matthews gets under it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Gaurdians, the left fielder, defense.
Ball.
Activity in the Houston bullpen. Angel De Los Santos getting ready to go. King warming up as well. 2 down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. Alvarez under it. And that is that. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
I can barely keep it turning. If I left you, what would you do? All I know is there'd be bad news. There'd be bad news. There'd be bad news. Ain't no place for hiding. You can try to, but the writing's on the wall.
Cam Smith
Leading
will
off for
hit
Houston,
next.
The third baseman, Cam Smith.